Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You can see I got another credit collection figure. I wasn't expecting this one for quite a while, and as a matter of fact, I didn't even recognize the box when it showed up. I kind of threw it on a pile of Christmas presents. I was getting ready to start wrapping stuff up. I opened the box and there it was. I don't even think I got a shipping notification. Anyways, it's here. So I got the rest of the credit collections out. That's the Heavy Infantry, the Cara Dune with the green, IG-11, and the Death Trooper. I did take out this version of the Mandalorian so I can do a comparison between the two, because this is actually based on the artwork from this look, not the Beskar look. So that's why I'm going to do the comparison with this figure when I show you the side-by-sides. But here it is. Here's the credit collection. It's the same. It's got the artwork on the card. The card looks really nice. It's got the figure in here. He's in kind of a weird pose in the package, and that gun looks a little bit mangled. So that's just poor packaging. But anyways, you got the back, and you got the Mandalorian there with a couple of Jawas walking down the street. And of course, you got your little blurb about the credit collection. Now, you know that I was talking about these in the previous videos, that I really like the idea of making a figure from the artwork, because I've always been a fan of the artwork behind Star Wars from, you know, Ralph McQuarrie's concept arts and stuff like that. So anyways, let's open this up and take a closer look at it. Okay, so we got the figure out of the package, and the first thing I'm going to do is just show you these two rifles. This is the standard version, and this is the credit collection version, so you can definitely tell there's a paint difference. This one's got like a wood, and this one's got a little bit more red in it. And this is pretty much just grayed out all the way down, and this one has a lot more paint detail on it. So those are the two differences in those. Of course, the pistol's kind of like the same. Like I said, look at that. It was all mangled in the box, but it's a flimsy plastic, so it'll bend back into shape. Of course, it comes with a credit. They're all the same value, even though they're different colors. And somebody once said that they should have made them stands, which is actually would have been a really good idea. Let's take a closer look at the Mandalorian, the credit collection. You can see he's got the same helmet, but he's got these like paint marks on his, he's got these paint marks right here on the helmet with that little green paint splotches in there. Then he's got some nice kind of an orange right here, along with this light tan, a little bit more tan, and he's got this blue down here. And then he's got the blue here, and of course red on this side. Let's take a look at the card next to the figure. So there you have the Mandalorian. I think they got a lot of the colors right on this one, right down to all the way down to the leg. Of course, they didn't paint these pieces silver, and they didn't add that color from the boot onto the shoes. So the shoes are just like one color, but of course, in the artwork, he's got multiple colors going on the shoe. The other thing that I think would have been really cool is if they would have extended this piece right here in the front, just for this figure, let's say, just because it is part of the artwork. So they could have reworked it a little bit for that. I think it would have gone a long way to make this figure kind of a little bit more interesting and a little bit more to the credit. But he does have all the same articulation right here. He's got the forward, backward, the double jointed knee, right? The arm, where the shoulder blades don't block his or impair his movement. And then he's got the good 90 degrees and all the proper head tilting. Okay, so anyways, let's just take the episode 1 Mandalorian. I would have called him season 1 Mandalorian, but he really only had this outfit for episode 1, yet we didn't get a new Mandalorian until closer to season 2 launch. So there you go. He's got that nice gold trim on the helmet, and this one's a lot more silver but has that green paint. So you can see where the differences are in the chest pieces. He has a little bit more tatteredness here in the paint. All these colors are different, and right down into the leg. So I think that's pretty good. Those are the differences there if you were taking a look at this Mandalorian versus the credit collection. So now that I've done all of the credit collection figures, I'm going to say that, like, if I put them up here, and if you've watched my other videos, you know that the Cara Dune credit collection is pretty much my favorite figure of the credit collection group. I think second will be this heavy infantry Mandalorian. Now, there were some color issues on this where I thought they didn't really match it up that well. IG-11's pretty much at the bottom of the rung. I didn't like this paint job at all. He looks really good on the card, but as a freestanding figure, I mean, not really. And then this guy right here, he's, I think the orange looks fantastic, the orange and the gunmetal gray. But when you get to that purple splotching on him, I'm not 100% sold, but I do like the green eyes on this figure. So anyways, here's the Mandalorian credit collection with the rest of the credit collection crew. I think it looks fairly decent. I do kind of like it for something that's a little bit different. I do kind of like it. It is different, and I do think that he kind of adds a little bit. I'm not sure about this green cloak. It is kind of interesting, but he could really be a different character, right? Like, if you had both of these figures and he was the Mandalorian, and you were buying these for your kids or whatever, and they were going to play, you could definitely get him another Mandalorian figure to throw in there. He could completely be a different character. Now, I will say, out of all of these credit collection figures, once again, I think this one right here, the Cara Dune's my favorite. And here they are in a group together. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, have a great day.